Alrighty guys, what's up? We are in multifamily deal, no deal video series with your boy Victor Bell on the Bell Zone, where I talk about all things real estate, money, making money, investing money, blah, 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 blah. I love it. So, this is important because last night, we did our real estate club. We were talking about investing in multifamily deals, but this isn't the type of deals that I would, I'm looking at for our fund, but for people to invest in. But I want to share something with you guys. This is a 16 unit. It is on the market. You can find it yourself. It's in Vista, California. That's it right there. So we're gonna walk the property, but I want to do a comparison video. So let's do this. This property, it's a value add deal. We know that. I mean, there's going to take some interior renovations. I think they're doing some stuff, but it's a nice looking property. It's a big enough property for it to make sense, right? 16 units. And I think it's on the market for $5 million. Yeah, it's on the market. It's on market for $5 million. So it came to market. Looks good. We'll walk the property. We'll pretend I'm looking to rent. So, nice courtyard. We'll walk up here. As you can see, looks good, right? Nice interior. A lot of greenage. It's a nice place. Right? Trees. A lot of trees. A lot of concrete, but you get it. Been painted, touched up. Going from there. It's quiet, well manicured, right? People are taking care of it. Parking lot gate, it's gated. It's electric gate, right? So the parking's in the back, just parking in the front. Right over here, there's a grocery store on the other side of this property. It's a nice shopping center. But I want to show you something. All right, so we've seen this property. We know it could use some paint, some touch-up, parking lot stuff from where it is, because it's a value-add deal, right? Naturally, what would you do? We talk about all the time. If you were to get a deal like this, you go through, do the parking lot, do the palm trees, do some trimming back, paint the property, do the wood stuff, and then you go in and you start doing the interiors. Naturally, you go from there. You start testing the rent. You find out what the rent will bear based on current tenants, and then what the rental market will bear based on new tenants, right? Doing some marketing and stuff like that. So this property though, right across the street, right across from it, like you see this property, then this is the neighboring property. So really nice, great location because it's on a main road. So you have a lot less marketing to be able to fill your units. If you have a vacancy here, it's right here. Right? So, think about it. They have their advertising, just a simple banner right on the corner. There's no question, it's now renting. No matter what, they're going to get your tenants before the other ones are. Even if somebody were to go across the street to the shopping center, is what is over there. Barbershop, there's a Boost Mobile, there's a Domino's Pizza. So naturally that services this community over here, right? But this property is a better property. So I bring this one up to say, like, this property, if you were to do that 16 unit deal that's on the market, here would be the play. Your best bet is to get that property looking just like this one the best you can. You're not going to be able to compete with this road frontage on this main road, all this traffic. Look at how much traffic is going by this place coming down the hill. See all those cars? The property across the street is also a competitor. It's got flags out, it. This one's got the flags out. That property right there, you wouldn't know that it was for rent, has any vacancies. It doesn't look inviting right now. This one does. So that said, as an owner, operator, if you're going to invest money in a deal like that, your owner, someone like me would have to have a plan. Like, what are we going to do? We're going to paint it, parking lot, plant the palm trees. We're going to put out marketing. We're going to try to do our best to either look like the property next door to us, so we get some piggybacking off of their marketing, as well as drive traffic over here and do some touch-up stuff. Go to the shopping center over here and tell them, hey, look, you know what? If you have employees that are looking for a place to rent, we want to offer your employees an opportunity to lease over here. Like, these are all the things that you have to think about when you're looking at a deal, right? So whether this is a deal or no deal, right, remains to be said, but this is what you would have to do if you were to get involved in a deal like that, right? So naturally, We're not looking at deals like that for the fun. We're looking at properties that are already performing, which that one is. It doesn't have a lot of vacancies. I think it's 100% full, which means that the rents are low, which means that there's probably some deferred maintenance because people don't want to move out. So that all has to be taken into account when you're taking a look at properties to be able to invest in. You know, and I'm always mindful about those things, right? Because it's a great deal. It's a great deal for somebody. Would it be a great deal for me? Let's say, you know, I would buy it by myself, take it down, or me and a partner or JV on something. Yeah, we would do it. You know, that wouldn't go into the fund. You know, we would put money into that deal knowing that we're going to kind of keep it as a personal property or just a JV partnership property because it's a small deal. There's no scale to it. But like I said, if you look at this property on the market and you look at a neighboring property, which one would you rather choose? Just being honest. This one or this one? I personally would choose this one. I'm going to get the good rents. I'm going to get a bump. Even when that property sells, this property that's already nice is going to get a rent bump because they're going to raise rents. It's going to come across as being nice, but this is still going to be a better choice. So I want to share that with you as you talk about being an investor and taking a look at property selection, like which deal to pick. A lot of people want to pick the one that needs more work because they're thinking, oh, if I put all the work in, it's going to be more valuable. But technically, this one is more valuable today as it talks about investing your money and not losing money. This deal will not lose money. The one behind me will not lose money on that deal. You can put money in there today, and 20 years later, that property will probably be more valuable because rent in this immediate area will continue to climb, and that property 10 years later will still be able to be maintained and brought up from the current way it looks, and this one will constantly have to be brought back up to standard over and over again because it already has deferred maintenance, and you can't outpace that. That's my opinion. That's what I think. That's what I know because I've been doing this for 20 years. But anyways, this is what I talk about. You have to be boots on the ground. This property online looks great. The pictures look great. The numbers look great. But when you get out here and you're what? You see my feet? Put your feet on the ground of a property. You walk the neighborhood. You take a look at the surrounding area. What's the shopping look like? Here's the other thing. There's a mobile home park right across the street. I'm sure it's probably a 55 and older community, but still it's there. Like what, you know, you're going to have to know what's around it. Who's the competing properties? What's the competing tenant base? Who wants to live in this area? What's happening? All these things are so valuable to you. You got to know these things when you're looking at any multifamily investing. Investing your money in housing, in a multifamily community, it 100% matters. All right, guys. So that's the big thing. Is this a deal or no deal? You decide. It's a deal for somebody. It's not a deal for the fund. Could be a deal for a potential partner that likes to do those type of deals. I personally, on that deal, I would be looking for a partner to come on board with us that specializes in value-add apartment buildings like that. I know the process, but I would say, hey, look, you're going to oversee the project management. You're going to do this. We're going to be you're going to be a capital investor, whatever the case may be. We will bring in the debt on the premise that we're getting the property to turn it around, put a value-add plan together, which I just told you what that would be, raise the rents, and then we will refinance our capital out of that deal within 3 years after the property's matured and stabilized, pull out all of our money off the table, and then hold that property in a partnership portfolio for the next 7 years. And then we would double or triple that money. Will really be an infinite return, but we would double or triple the money that's in there, our equity, and either sell it or offer it to another investor. So that would be the play. But anyways, I hope you guys got value out of this video. I think it's valuable to talk about that. I appreciate you guys. Like this video, share this video, comment on the video. If you hate it, put a thumbs down. Don't be a hater and a hider at the same time. But today's video of multifamily deal or no deal, that was it. I wanted to do the comparison of two properties. One's on the market, one is not. And share with you what I'm looking at when I'm out and about. All right. So hope you guys have a great day today. You guys rock out. Make sure you make wealth your duty as it is mine, because it's super important. And I'll talk to you guys on a different day. Take care.